So we're continuing now our discussion about the JavaScript data series. So after we have constructed our array of objects, we then return that array. And so now let's go and run our button, and now we can see our chart, and there's the data that was computed by this JavaScript function. So as I mentioned earlier, another way in which you can return data is by just having the JavaScript function return CRLF delimited lists of data in pretty much the exact same format that the static data series returns a list. So over here you can see I've created a JavaScript variable called B, and this has 23 pipe east, and then the carriage return, which in JavaScript is a \n, and then 13 west. So this pie is going to have two slices for east and west with values of 23 and 13, and I'm going to just comment out the first return here. So we're going to return this value B over there. So now I'm going to go back to working preview, press the button, and there's my chart with two values. So having now described how the JavaScript data series works, the next question is really, what are the situations under which you would want to actually use a JavaScript data series? And the answer is that if you want to plot information in your chart that pulls data from controls that are on the current dialog, then the JavaScript data series is the perfect technique for doing that. So if I go back to the function over here, this JavaScript, in this case I've got my values 23 and east are hard-coded, but I could just as easily have executed JavaScript prior to these lines over here, where I'm using, say, the get value method of the dialog to read control values from the dialog, and then I would use those values in this JavaScript over here. So being able to read control values from the dialog and then use those in the data series is a powerful technique for plotting data that has been entered onto the dialog component. Thank you very much.